Guys, today's topic is how to handle rejections, failures. Why not to be scared? Guys, it's very simple. Most of the people have taken it in a wrong direction. The first and foremost thing, all successful people in this world have failed. Every one of them. No one will say that that person has never failed. You understand how failure and rejection is important for success? Until failure happens, you won't grow. You won't grow in that field. How will you grow if you don't face the problem? If you face the problem, you find the solution, you will grow. It's like, sales. Our focus shouldn't be on our weaknesses. Our focus should be on our strengths. For example, you like some girl, okay? But if you don't approach her only being scared that she would reject you or say no, then it's a total failure. You won't improve. But at least if you approach her, she may say a yes or she may say a no, but you can find a reason why she said a no and then improve it. Then this way you can at least grow, or at least she can say yes and directly you can succeed also. But if you don't approach only, so nor you will succeed nor you will improve. Let's take an example of sales itself. The salesman, they always have the focus on if they are selling something to 20 people. Have you ever thought why their focus is always on the person who has bought that thing? If he has tried to sell that thing to 10 people, if one person has bought, his focus will be on that one person, not those 19 people who have rejected him or said something to him. So failure is very important to grow. Most of the people don't think beyond failure. There comes the problem. They do a full stop and end it there itself. So there is no chance of growth. In any field, you take sports. Do you think whoever is a good sportsman at world level or national level, do you think he was born like that? Everyone practices, improves, fails. This is a process and this is inevitable. If anyone says that without failing, you will be the best, it's impossible. But yes, it's important to fail and learn from the mistakes and then become the best. But without failing, it's impossible to become the best or even good. So guys, while dealing with failure, while handling rejections, our thought process is the main problem. How we think about it, how we take the rejections and failures. That's the most important thing. Most of the men, they just back out just seeing the rejection. That's their mentality. They are so scared of rejection that they just don't want to approach or do anything. But they just raise their hands that it's not my cup of tea without approaching. They have never faced that thing. They have not been in the competition. Then how will they improve? The thinking is so wrong. See, if you take failures in a positive way, actually it's a positive thing. So things will happen positively, right? For example, you fail once. Next time you won't fail in that thing and you will improve. You will come to level 2. Then again you fail, you will come to level 3. You will again improve, you will come to level 4. You will again improve level 5 and on and on and on. In any field. But if you don't fail or even don't take a step, then you won't even reach level 1. You're understanding? A person who is failing, at least he would remain at level 5. If 10 is the highest, he would at least remain at level 5 or maybe 6 or maybe 10. Who is failing? But who is not even trying, he's not even crossing level 1. He's not even reaching level 1. So whose level is better? You tell me whose level is better. The person who is not trying at all and being below level 1, or the person who is trying but still failing but still at least has attained some level, maybe level 5, maybe level 10. So our perception should be to not focus on the failures, and the people who have bought that thing, who have made us successful, we have to focus on that. And with that failure, you have to improve every time. You people must have heard, a fool remains a fool forever if he doesn't ask questions. But a fool will remain fool for a temporary basis if he asks the questions. If you go in the depth of this itself is a big answer to what you people have. A person who asks, that means clears his doubts, who understands why this is happening, why this is not being solved. For example, maths, why he's not able to solve, then he asks the professor, then professor tells him, then he knows, then he will improve. But the person who doesn't solve only, who doesn't try to solve it also, he won't even understand that particular problem to solve. Forget about the tougher questions. So he will remain fool forever because he will think that he knows everything. Another problem comes into this play, that most of the times it's not about rejections, fear of rejection. Most of the time it's about prestige issue, that I know everything. Lots of people are there who think that they know everything, and they don't want, they just want to polish that ego by saying that to themselves, and they don't want to lose or fail or something like that. But that's not the right approach. Ego satisfaction is just temporary. What will make you permanently better is asking questions and solving and going beyond that. So ego satisfaction is not a good thing. It will just satisfy you temporarily, and you will remain a fool. As I said, you will remain a fool forever because you're not asking questions. You may be giving lectures to others, but you actually don't have knowledge. So that's not good, no? You should have knowledge about some things too before giving lectures to someone, right? So have you ever thought it's all in our mind? We say, no, mind is everything, so it's all in our mind. How we take things. So these are the things you have to understand. The approach of taking rejections, failures properly. You don't have to remain fool forever because of ego, or maybe because you're scared. You have to remain fool only once, and that can only happen when you try to fix that problem, even though you're failing, but you try to fix that problem. That is the thing which will make you grow. And always in sports, you have to fail to grow. You can't become the best player in the world just by starting and playing. You will lose many times. It's a process and it's inevitable. So guys, my point to you people are, change your perception of failure. It's actually your strength. Change your perception of rejection. It's actually your strength. If this is not there, then you won't improve. Think it this way. In fact, if you take this into a positive consideration, then you will improve drastically and succeed. I hope that clears. So all you guys who are scared of approaching women for dates, solving problems, or getting into a competition, never ever get scared of entering into the competition. Any type of competition, whether it's dating, whether it's sales, business, acting, sports, everything. Go for it. Then only you will learn the problems in you, what you are lacking in you, and then only you can grow in respect to that field. Or else you will never learn only. You will be in the blank false paradise. That's more dangerous. Living a blank life is more dangerous. Thank you guys. This is Ashish. I hope I clear all your doubts. If you have any topic in which you want me to make a video, please let me know in the comment section. Also, you can ask your doubts here. I will clear it. And please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible so that I get the motivation.